Hello and thanks for joining in on this video. I hope you're ready to stick around for this one, because in this video, not only are we going to be riding what are probably the two most popular and iconic bike park trails in the world, we're going to be riding them with some seriously skilled professionals, which will include Johnny and Peter Salido, Casey Brown, and Nate Davidson. I have ridden with both of these brothers in Mexico at their event, Ride Fiesta, outside of Guadalajara, so I fully know what they're capable of. But these guys had just gotten to the park this day, so technically, these were their warm-up laps.
Can't go fast!
This section of A-Line we're coming into is definitely my favorite. Yep, 2 backflips by both of the brothers on their warm-up runs.
Sick!
I hope you can tell from this video, but riding with Peter is so fun. The kid's energy is just constantly maxed out.
Gonna make a little space. Little space.
As I dropped into my second lap behind Peter, you better believe I was thinking about those huge backflips him and his brother chucked on our last lap. So I might have been practicing them earlier in the week, and I might have landed a few. But the thought of doing them in a full top-to-bottom run in a train with people behind me, and being on a brand new Propain Spindrift that I only had a couple of days on, it was hard to imagine, but I had to try.
Woo!
Now, I don't know about you, but for me, backflipping at Whistler is kind of a big deal.
Whoa! Oh! Woo!
I was having an absolute blast riding behind Peter in this train. And as we rolled into that huge jump they call the moon booter, I had a feeling maybe he had something else up his sleeve.
Yeah!
Come on, that was crazy. Kids these days. Let's finish this lap off following Johnny Salido. Johnny has competed in every Proving Grounds competition and was even an athlete in Red Bull Rampage.
Yeah.
Also very worth mentioning, this year I decided to partner with Propain bicycles. Like I mentioned earlier, in this video I'm riding my brand new Propain Spindrift. It's basically a 180mm super bike and it's just awesome in this bike park. There's a link to the Propain Bikes website in the description, and I definitely suggest checking out some of their other models.
Yo! Whoa! Whoa!
Aha, the legendary Casey Brown. I've run into Casey a couple of times around at different events, so when she showed up, you know we had to grab a couple of high-speed laps. What is it like following Casey through A-Line? It turns out, it's just going as fast as you can to try to keep up.
She is pinned!
Trust me, I was super stoked on that flip, but I had to keep giving it everything to try to keep up with Casey, so no time for celebration.
Woo! Oh my god!
Yep, only time for overshooting more jumps.
Casey is pinned. My gosh, you're ripping that.
That was so sick, boys. Yeah.
You like that?
Fucking sick.
Woo!
Potato mode.
They both backed it. Yo. That's still a bit longer. Like, sideways is sick.
Really?
So are you, yeah.
This guy's out of control.
You were too, man. Like,
go get him. You.
If you have never been to Whistler and never been able to partake in a train down a line like this, well, I hope that watching this video will give you a sense of just how fun it can be.
Wow, this is insane.
Though it can also get pretty dangerous and pretty sketchy sometimes when you have all of these riders packed so close, so you've got to be careful. Haha, speaking of dangerous, let's jump in behind my man Nate Davidson. This guy is an absolute weapon at the bike park. He knows all the lines and is just so super fast. Nate is one of Whistler's true gems, both inside and outside of the bike park, so if you're ever in town, definitely look him up and say hi. Nate has this phenomenal ability to just do these huge transfers across the trail.
Yeah!
And also, he's got some of the meanest whips in town. For me, this year's Whistler trip was super special. I got to ride with so many cool bike riders, meet so many people, and I got to do a pretty crazy adventure. If you haven't seen my Tour de Gnar video, check that video out, link below. I will also leave links to my free Ride Fiesta videos, which is where I met Peter and Johnny. If you had fun watching this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe. Be safe out there, send it, and I'll look forward to catching up with you in the next video.